What's up? Today we're going to be talking about a wide variety of topics. Again, we're going to be talking about PlayStation exclusives that are coming. Well, not really that are coming, like, what Sony's plans are for that. We're going to be talking about my progress in Dreams, like how good I was whenever I first got Dreams, never really played Little Big Planet, but played other people's levels, to how good I am now, about 3 years later. So be talking about that as well as looking at some stuff. We're gonna be talking about the PlayStation Video Pass. If you guys don't know, that's basically a pass that Sony is developing. I think it's only going to be in Portugal. I'm not sure, but basically, it could come everywhere else, of course. But it's basically, they're taking away the ability to buy videos, and they're just gonna make a pass, sort of like Netflix. So effectively, it could end up being something to rival the Game Pass. But let's not stop there. They're also looking into making a Game Pass for Sony and stuff. Like, there's been just some articles saying we are in the talking phases of making a Game Pass. And I want to talk about how all this ties into Dreams, because Dreams is a suite that allows you to make animations and a whole bunch of games, and it looks a lot like a Game Pass type thing. So, what does all this mean? Since Dreams is a PlayStation exclusive, where you can make games, music videos, music animations, and whatever art you want to, what will this actually interfere with the progress of Dreams? At first, I was scared. A lot of people were saying that Dreams should just become free to play, if that makes sense. Um, but if a Game Pass type thing is coming, then I think we won't see that as fast as some people might hope, because a lot of people just want it to come to PlayStation Plus and then make it free to play in the Play section, but you won't be able to create anything for free. You'll have to buy it if you want to create and all that great stuff. That's the idea. There's incentive that some dreamers were saying. Who knows what Media Molecule will actually do? Right now, you do have to pay for it to enjoy it in its full scale. So basically, if Sony is working on a Game Pass, I think this game should be in Game Pass. If that makes, at least that's just my opinion. I think it should be one of the first games in Game Pass. Honestly, because otherwise it might be looked at as a rival to Game Pass. And whenever I say Game Pass, I mean a Sony Game Pass, not Xbox Game Pass. Um, so whenever that does drop, I think this should just instantly be put in there. That's just my opinion. Otherwise, it might be looked at as this is going against Sony Game Pass, and then once that starts circulating, then you have to somehow get rid of that kind of commentary, and that once that starts, it might be something that's hard to stop, if that makes sense. However, am I worried that a Sony Game Pass will overpower what Dreams is? No, I'm not, because there's no way that a Sony Game Pass could take away from the fact that this feels authentic. Like, it feels like there was more poured into these games than a AAA game, if that makes sense. And I know that's weird, but if I was to click on this, then you'd sort of understand what I'm saying. You know that it was probably just one person trying to figure out how to do all this, and it's really cool. And this is a 3D model. And Dreams, they want to make it to where you can make export, and apparently they already can. We cannot. They want to make it to where we can export our games to the PC. We cannot do that right now, and I don't know if that is ever coming. But that is their dream, if that makes sense. So it's bigger than what I can fathom, and probably what they can even fathom, if that makes sense. So this is that's one of the reasons why I'm just not afraid of a Game Pass. You know what I'm saying? Because they made this game so quick. Like they probably made whoever made this probably made this game so quick that the games that would come from Dreams would be made like it'd probably take months or 2 months or a month for a Sony Game Pass to update, whereas Dreams it'd get a regular update every day of games. So it's not really and it'd be stuff on the quality of this, and then every now and then it'd be the bigger games, sort of like what I am working on. I make stuff like this in Dreams. Let me go ahead and show you my realistic stuff, so just in case there's somebody new to this, they can kind of get an idea of what you can do. There's a lot of people doing realistic stuff in Dreams, so you can search up that stuff online as well as if you want to. But if you want to get an idea of what the scope of Dreams is possible, then here we are. And you can make just about any type of game. I won't say any type of game, but just about anything, you know what I'm saying? Except for like huge, massive RPGs and battle royale type stuff and maybe open world games. You can't do that per se, but maybe in the future they will update it. Who knows what is to come to Dreams in the future? Because they are hiring a whole bunch of people because they have a dream right now for Dreams, and this is not what they want Dreams to look like. I don't think. I think their scope is even more massive than what I can even imagine. And I've come up with a whole bunch of ideas. If you want to learn how to make games, just go to my channel playlist and the sections are right there if you want to learn how to do stuff even like this. So this would be a bigger game, fighting game that I'm working on. Really well polished. I've had people say that they would buy it. I had people playing it in real life, not just online commentary, and I'm controlling both the characters right now. So you can do it just depends on how much work you put into your thing, and I probably made this in a total of 1 to 3 months, if that makes sense. Just getting and there's 12 characters right now. So if you guys want an idea, that's my segments of that. The video pass, I probably didn't touch upon that too much, but I think they're just trying to test out the waters with that, and then my hope is that they just put that in there with Game Pass. You know what I'm saying? Because you could just do a video pass and a Game Pass, or you can put it all together into one UI, or one menu. You know what I'm saying? Then I think that would be better, because otherwise, at least in my opinion. But then you don't want it to be like too much stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I can understand why it wouldn't be. And if it's just like, if you have PlayStation Plus, then you already have the Video Pass and the Game Pass, and it's just, two different icons on your PlayStation, then that's fine too. But I don't know, I feel like you would get more user activity off of the app. People would be looking for videos in the same app, and then you'd have a whole bunch of people on Game Pass, a Sony Game Pass at the same time, if the video thing was there. If that's what you're trying to do, or if you're like scared of the servers and stuff, because you also got to look into the future and stuff. I understand all that great stuff, you know what I'm saying? But those are my ideas. So yeah, I think Dreams should just be put into the Game Pass, if that makes sense. And I believe Sony could also learn a lot from the layout of Dreams itself. Um, I like this layout, and whenever I say learn from the layout, I mean I don't think a Sony Game Pass should look like Dreams, because then if it looks like it's competing with Dreams, then that might be bad for Dreams. It might be good for Dreams, who knows? But yeah, that's just my opinion on it. Um, There's a whole bunch of cool stuff in here, a whole bunch of cool games, guys. I could never show you guys how much stuff has been created in one day. It's some amazing stuff. Like it's Dreams came out like 2 years ago, 3 years ago maybe. So it's just like people that have been creating since the beginning. This is real good. Holy crap! It looks like the Limbo game that I like. They've been doing stuff like this now. It's been literally getting better and better, which is insane. In the beginning, it was more fan games, you know, but now looking in the Dreamverse, now it just seems like we're there, and Dreams just needs to rebrand itself, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because now we're like past Dreams looking playful, if that makes sense. Because I feel like if Dreams look different, then it'd make everything in Dreams look more official. I'm not saying Dreams doesn't look more official. It just seems like there needs to be something done to make it to where I can forget that this is how I found this game, and I have no idea. I have no idea. You can follow me in Dreams. I'm Young Tech's YouTube in Dreams. You can subscribe and hit the like button, all that great stuff. I enjoy making Dreams content, and again, if you guys want to learn how to make games, just go to my channel playlist. So I think I said I was also going to talk about how good I've gotten from when I first got Dreams with no Little Big Planet background because Media Molecule created Dreams to now. I sort of had Little Big Planet background, but I never created in Little Big Planet, if that makes sense. So you've seen what I can create compared to how I was in the beginning. So I even know how to do the animations. I even know how to make music. I've been making music for like 10 years, so I can make beats fairly well. Whenever I first jumped into Dreams, I did not know how to 3D model or anything like that. My first game was an FPS, and then I just kept going, and you can see all these creations that I made over time. Um, I just kept on going, as you can see, and I didn't give up. Um, One of my first creations was, I mean, my first game was so I just uploaded some raps and did some paintings and artwork, you know, at first. Just did my raps and stuff, some Minecraft stuff. Started doing artwork, you know, just uploading that, you know. Then I started wanting to figure out voice acting. The reason I got so good at Dreams, I guess this right here would be my first typical 3D model, is because I just uploaded tutorials about Dreams. So I wanted to learn how to do rocks. I make a lot better rocks now, but these are my first rocks for a cave for my game. And my first game was pretty impressive because I wanted to hurry up and learn all the tools. So I was trying to make a really scoped out game. And it was like a multi RPG, if that makes sense, called Linger. This would be my first game. And I knew a little bit about Game Maker because I did a bunch of that stuff. Undertale inspired. I just want to jump into the game for real. First game I ever made. I don't think it's too bad. Bunch of art, learning how to sculpt 3D models. This right here is probably like the first jacket I made. And at this point in time, I knew what I was doing, but I definitely couldn't have replicated this easily, if that makes sense. So that's the kind of mind state I had right there. More raps, you know, just this right here would probably be my first thing that I was like, wow, I made this. And then once I got the confidence, it just kept growing and growing, you know. Kept growing and growing. And I'd say enter those game jams because I think that's some real fun stuff to do. The second game I started working on, and I'm still working on it. It's just that right now I'm taking a break from it, and I want to really complete this fighting game because multiplayer for Dreams is probably going to be epic. You know what I'm saying? But I just kept on making stuff, kept on making stuff, and now I'm like, I can positively say I especially with making music and beats, I can make this stuff like real quick now. Kept on making stuff. This would be my first attempt at realism. At this point in time, I was like, I didn't know how to do leaves for real. So, and I mean, I do know how to do leaves. It's just that I feel like there's a better way to just do it all together. I mean, this is fine for like what it is, but I think I'm starting to finally figure out the way I want to, and the way I want to have my placement for this will be my second attempt at realism, and you can see how much better. The thing is, the reason it's not as perfect as you would, I mean, it's pretty dang good, but it's because of the ground. Like what I have to do is make it more less like a tile, if that makes sense. Like this is stuff that you would once it becomes easy to create, then you start realizing you have to put more in it. That's once you get to that point, that's when you'll start getting to a realistic scale, if that makes sense. But this is whenever I actually figured out a style that could get me to this point. So as you can see, it started getting a whole lot better at this point. Started learning how to make animals, all that great stuff, and then I made this. This did not look this good in the beginning. Um, Compare that to now, and you'll see there's just a giant improvement to my to how good I've actually gotten in Dreams. And the thing that pushed me this hard is most likely that I have so many tutorials online, and I kind of don't want to like look like I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So that's probably what really pushed me this far, honestly. Because I don't know, like people are like using terms and stuff for like lighting and stuff. I don't. I mean, I could easily look it up, but I'm just trying to. What matters to me is if it looks good, like it just has to look good. Like I don't care how I get there, but I realize I could just look up the terminology and then we'd be there. And now after a while, you have like the stuff you made, so you don't have to like remake some fancy looking rocks because you already have it. You know what I'm saying? And then in the Dreamverse, people just look for the best stuff, and the best stuff hopefully gets promoted or somebody sees it, and you know, and there's stuff everywhere. Better stuff coming out every day. I could never play every game, sadly. I don't think anybody could. That's the sad thing. That's actually the really sad thing. Is that there's probably no way to, for like, to get to everything at this point. But hopefully the people that stuck with Dreams, they'll be the ones to shine through. Like, they should be. Definitely be easier. And at least that makes sense. So, yeah, these are my thoughts. This is a really good one. Check it out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace, guys. So I've also read an article online saying there's more Sony exclusives to come to PlayStation. In fact, there's going apparently. I mean, this is just an article I've read, so you can take it with a grain of salt. But I've read I've read an article online saying there's going to be some Sony exclusives. More are going to come this generation than were in the last generation, and I believe I read somewhere also that Xbox said they're not trying to compete with Sony. If that's true or not, I'm not sure. But if that's not true, because I don't think that they would ever want competition between consoles to stop. So maybe they went ahead and bought Bungie, and we're all like, maybe Sony will just start buying up a whole bunch of studios now. Because maybe Xbox has their own plan, and this is just theories that I'm saying right now, nothing true. And then they want Sony to just pick up the mantle somewhere else. Maybe that was their idea the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they're trying to do this thing and Sony do this other thing, or maybe they're both gonna have to like up their game. Maybe this just isn't enough. All I know is that the world of gaming is evolving and it just keeps on evolving. So there's that. Sony is looking into getting more exclusives this generation than apparently in the last generation. You can, whoa, my phone. You can look up stuff about that online yourself if you want to. Just make sure it's a trustworthy website, of course. Um, Hope you guys enjoyed this video and peace out.